you might want to know about Somalia. The population of Somalia is just under 11 million according to a 2014 estimate. The capital of Somalia is Mogadishu, which is located in the south of the country. It has a population of just over 2 million people. The two official languages in Somalia are Somali and Arabic. Some people also speak Italian and English. This is due to the fact that both of these countries colonized parts of Somalia. The elderly population are the main people who can understand and possibly speak Italian. The currency of Somalia is the Somali shilling. The largest note is the 1,000 Somali shilling, as you can see on screen, which is equal to around £1.29. The flag of Somalia has a white star on it and a blue backdrop. The star in the centre represents the Somali ethnic group found in Djibouti, the Aegean region in Ethiopia, the former British and Italian territories in Somaliland, and the northeast province in Kenya. The blue backdrop represents the sky and the Indian Ocean. Personally, I really like the Somali flag. It's very simplistic, but you can recognise it from a mile away. It's a really nice design, whoever came up with it. Somalia is located on the Horn of Africa, bordered by Kenya, Ethiopia and Djibouti. In Somalia, 99.8% of the population follow Islam. There are around just under 1,000 Christians in Somalia, 0.1% of the population follow traditional or folk religions, and just under 0.1% follow Hinduism, Buddhism, or simply don't follow a religion. In this section, I'll be talking about transport in Somalia. Somali Airlines used to be the national carrier for Somalia. However, the airline stopped operations in the 1990s. This was due to the civil war breaking out. Somali Airlines want to resume services, but they still haven't yet in 2016. The largest airline at the moment in Somalia is Juba Airways. It flies to Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Djibouti and Kenya. Despite being located in Somalia, it is actually a very safe airline. It has never had a fatality in its 18-year lifespan. The airline has a total of 5 aircraft. The largest airport in Somalia is the Aden Ade International Airport, located in the capital Mogadishu. Only 5 airlines fly to the airport, and surprisingly, Turkish Airlines flies here. As you would expect, it is not a very safe airport, with 4 accidents occurring in the past 5 years. Earlier this year, on a Dallo Airlines flight, as you can see above, the fuselage of a plane broke off, leading to one person being sucked out of the plane, killing them. There are no railways in Somalia. However, one was built during the Italian occupation, as you can see above, but it was removed by the British occupation. On screen right now are all the different types of number plates found in Somalia. The design of the number plate for ordinary cars has changed several times, but it looks like the image on the bottom left is the newest number plate. It looks very similar to an EU one. Pause the video now for a better look at all the Somalian number plates. Somalia has taxis in Mogadishu. They are black and yellow and they are very new. Mogadishu taxis was set up only in 2013. I like to think they look like bumblebees. There are buses in Somalia which are extremely cheap, costing only 10p for one journey. They are sometimes unreliable and packed though. That's why some tourism agencies suggest tourists get cabs around Mogadishu. In this section, I'll be talking about food in Somalia. For breakfast, Somalis often eat kanjiro, which is a bready pancake. They tend to eat it with ghee and sugar, but sometimes eat it with beef liver, beef soup, goat meat, and jerky. They also eat porridge flavoured with butter and sugar. The porridge is mainly consumed in the capital of Mogadishu. I have to be honest, I wouldn't really like to eat kanjiro with goat meat in the morning, but I would love to eat it with sugar. For lunch, Somalis often eat pasta with a heavy stew. The pasta came from the Italians who were in Somalia, as Somalia was a former colony of Italy. They also eat spiced rice with a banana for lunch. In the south, a hot pot with rice, vegetables and meat is often eaten. If I was in a Somali restaurant for lunch, I wouldn't know what to pick. All the Somali lunches sound so damn good. Dinner in Somalia is often kambulo, which is azuki beans mixed with sugar and butter. Camel meat is also eaten sometimes. It is described to taste like beef, but it can be very tough to eat. Hence why it is stewed for hours. I would really love to try it. At breakfast, Somalis often drink Yemeni milk tea or coffee. At lunch, grapefruit juice, tamarind juice and lemonade are all popular to drink. Mango juice, guava juice and lassis are popular, especially in Mogadishu. Apple juice and surprisingly Vimto are especially popular in Hargeisa. In this section, I'll be talking about the passport and visas in Somalia. Somalia's visa policy is extremely strict. All countries require a visa to enter, but a visa on arrival can be obtained by everyone for 30 days if an invitation by a sponsor has been submitted 2 days before arrival. Everyone also needs an individual visa for Somaliland, and no one is exempt. It costs just over £50 and can be purchased from the Somaliland Embassy in Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. The visa system in Somalia isn't great. You'll probably need to get your passport checked and stamped at every city you visit. Also, if you are a South Korean citizen, you are banned from travelling to Somalia as it is considered a safety concern according to the South Korean government. The image on screen is what a Somaliland visa looks like. It is pretty much just a stamp. There are currently no images of what a Somalian visa stamp looks like. This is because almost no tourists visit Somalia, but instead visit Somaliland, purely because Somaliland is much safer than Somalia. Due to Somalia's strict visa policy and because of how dangerous some areas of Somalia are, Somalia is the second least visited country in the world, with only 600 tourists visiting Somalia in 2014, behind Nauru and just in front of Tuvalu. A Somali passport is not great. It is the 4th worst passport in the world. The only countries which Somalia gets visa-free access to are Dominica, Haiti, Malaysia, the Federated States of Micronesia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Pause the video now to see the few countries where a Somali passport will get you visa on arrival access to. Somalia's old passport used to be green and could be bought by anyone in Mogadishu markets. Some tourists used to get one for a souvenir, as you can see in the top right corner of this image. But now, with the introduction of the biometric passport, by the way, Somalia was the first country in Africa to introduce biometric passports to its citizens. Somalia's passport is now blue and the diplomatic passport is red. If you are a citizen of Somaliland, your passport will be black. To sum up, Somalia is a country with so much beauty and great food. And once the country has sorted itself out, we will all want to pay Somalia a long-awaited visit.